Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of my Banished mod playthrough. Or not mod, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of my other series. Anyways, at the end of episode 4 we began to starve again. As you can see, we're still starving. I mean, it's probably because our population has been growing at an unprecedented rate. And you know, it's just been going up and up and up, and you can see we had 2 past starvations. But you know, it's hard to avoid, especially whenever these people just keep having kids, and we just can't produce enough food. Mostly because we have 56 people currently, like, as adults working, and we have 29 in just food, like producing food on farms. That's not counting fishermen, hunters, herbalists, and herdsmen. So we have over half of our people just farming for food. I mean, it's kind of hard to find room for the other professions whenever you gotta, you know, like it takes a lot to feed these people. So anyways, we're just gonna start this simulation again and just let it go, because we're gonna starve more, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Because our population is overgrown, now we have to pay for it. So I mean, it's just gonna keep happening. Right now we're doing okay with food because it's harvesting season. We're harvesting all these pumpkins here and potatoes. Yep, there's the inefficiencies. It looks like we cannot even. Oh, we got a merchant. We can't even farm all of it, so that's. Okay, I don't need any of that. So, yeah, and our firewood is still low, so maybe that would help our actual problem with firewood now that we're starving out a bit. Okie dokie. I really just need these chickens to just start exploding and growing up really fast, because these chickens are going to be a lifesaver. Get a few pastures. It takes 2 herdsmen, and whenever this is at max, it's going to be pumping out so much food. So much food. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of let it go now. On the upside though, this is going to seem kind of morbid, but our educated rate is going up because some people that starve are uneducated. We just really need to refine our food, our farming process. Eventually, if this town ever takes a dive and I have to start over, I'm going to take a very different approach to farming, because I do believe that there is a much more efficient way to handle it. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting around for whatever's going to happen to happen. Our chickens are starting to grow. We're all cold again because we're out of wood. For some reason we aren't starving anymore, but we are freezing. Not to fret, there's always a problem here. Does this actually produce wood whenever they... I can't tell. So right now I'm just gonna replace some people that we lost. I don't see any point replacing our physicians until we get a disease popping up. What I want to know is, why is it so hard for people to do stuff outside of like this area? I don't understand, like, why we can't get all this farming done. Here, wait, I want to see who's farming these. non-educated. That might be why, because they are not educated. I could probably set up some more fishing posts here. But seriously, I feel like the pastures are going to be the future. Like our future is like our food, because they're really efficient in terms of like actual people. Like they are really good for people. All right, let's see. Nothing really that I really want. So just keep on moving. Sorry. And we're starving again. Does this actually produce? No. Okay, that's really weird. I don't understand why it doesn't produce wood when they die. And I can't really afford to have another. Like, we have 2 foresters' lodges. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Put that there, and well, we'll leave the barn out for now. Put that there, and something tells me that this thing's gonna be able to produce a lot more wood. Starvation, 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 starvation again. This is just going to keep happening until we can find a stable food source. As cruel as it might be. Our laborers are just going to keep replacing them. Okay, this is a little more tense than I thought it'd be. Well, if that wasn't crippling, I don't know what was. I don't even think I can really do anything. I could just drop foresters. Oh gosh. We just got devastated there. That was our biggest population drop to date. I don't even know if I want to keep playing this town because it's kind of just flawed at this point. Our chickens are finally starting to populate faster. Yeah, okay. I mean, our town is kind of crippled at this point. I mean, really, it's just devastating. Okay, I don't... Granted, we still have a fair bit of people. But that set us back over 10 years worth of time. We were here like... Actually, no, let me see. 5 or 6 years, it looks like. 5 or 6 years worth of people just died. That was an extremely hard hit. Alright, well, I mean, I could keep playing this town, but I feel like it's just over at this point. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to call this episode here. But we're gonna let this town go out on the bang. And okay, yeah, I could keep just playing this town and fixing it, but honestly, I've played a lot, I've learned a lot, and I've learned a lot from my mistakes. Oh, now we get sheep. No, I've learned a lot from my mistakes. And I feel like if I got a fresh start rather than trying to fix this town that has been starving since the beginning of the game, it would be better. So, farewell, Akutolona. I will have another town to commemorate you, and hopefully they will live long and prosper a lot more than we did. So, we're just gonna go out in the blaze of glory. And then we're gonna start over fresh. And yeah, so whatever food they have left at this point that's it. But I can tell you something, is we are gonna start another town, and it is gonna be a lot more successful, and it's gonna be a lot more efficient, because like I said, I've learned a lot about just towns in general that I did not know before. And hopefully next time we can build a town that's even more successful and better off than this one. So there goes their food, and we should start seeing some hungry messages popping up here soon. I am sorry, people, Akutolona, but it was fun while it lasted, but this town is severely flawed from the beginning, and it was completely my fault. So, we're just gonna let it go, and we're gonna start fresh. And I'm gonna do a little research, I'm gonna learn up again. Hopefully we can have a successful town next time. Eventually, we'll get there. Watch, now they won't starve, now that I have nobody in food production. People still aren't hungry for some reason. You can't tell me that they just starved out, but now we're not starving. Where are they getting food from? There's literally nobody working. Are the chickens providing with them food? Maybe the chickens are providing them food. Okay, so there's a few houses. It's funny, we actually went toolless before we were starving. Up there's the first hungry person, searching for some food. And there's the first one. Second one. And here we go. Rest in peace, Akutolona. That happened a lot faster than I thought it would. There's 7 people left. And then there were 0. Alright. Thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully next time we'll have a better start. And I apologize for putting out on you. But I couldn't take the starving, not starving cycle anymore. I wanted to start over, you know, because like we were flawed from the beginning, and rather than taking all these tedious steps to just eventually get around to fixing the town and making it more efficient, I feel like it would have just been in our best interest to start the town over with a new start, a fresh start. But just in case, I do have an extra save. Or, well, here's a save. But anyways, thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you liked the episode. And I'll see you guys next time.